Hey guys, it's me, Dominique. I'm coming to you guys. I really didn't have any intention on actually doing a video today because today is, Sunday, my relaxation day, my getting ready for the weekday or whatever, doing laundry, cleaning up, yada yada yada. But I was on Twitter earlier and Fenise posted a video response to her video, I Got Stood Up. And after watching that video, I kind of felt compelled to respond to Fenise's original video plus her video response to that video. First off, I wanted to respond to Fenise's video. To Fenise, actually. I watched the video. At first, I didn't really, think to comment or do a video response because after reading over the comments and stuff like that, I realized, a lot of the people was telling you stuff I probably would have told you too. But I just wanted to also add that the guy you were talking to, you guys, it was fairly new. He was just, in a sense, it seems like he was just putting up a persona. Hold on, that's my phone. My bad. Had to deal with mommy issues, and I realized how dry my lips was too. I ain't got no makeup. Alright. Like I was saying in the other part of the video before I had to cut off, which I edited back in, that it seemed like to me that the guy he's really cool in the beginning. It seemed like he was just trying to put up a persona of, because I'm sure he probably probably watched your videos, saw your tweets, he probably was being cool. He thought you wanted him to be, to see if he can get it. I mean, I may be wrong now saying it, but it just seems like after a while he let his character he was in character, a person he was in character as, he just let that crumble and started to be who he really was. And I just wanted to say, like, a lot of people said it to you in comments and stuff like that, just on to the next. And I also wanted to say that when it comes to dating, when it comes to people, you attract what you put out. I'm not saying you attract like these liars or because you're a liar. No, because you have it in your mind this is the type of person you're probably going to meet anyway, but you're hoping you don't. That's the people you tend to attract. You want to attract like this good guy, this guy that has it together, this guy that's that's what you're looking for. But then in the back of your mind you're like, oh, something's going to be wrong with him. Oh, he's going to have this, he's going to have that. So then subconsciously that's what you attract. My bad again. So yeah, like I was saying, you have it in the back of your mind, this is the type of guy that's going to come your way because these are the type of guys that you've been running into and you've attracted to you. So every guy that comes after that guy and after that guy and after that guy is just going to be an extension of the guys you already dated, and going to just be a waste of your time, and you just not going to go there, and eventually you just going to like get withdrawn. And I'm saying in this video not to do that because I know it sounds cliche and it sounds like something you've heard before, but just think positive. Like when you go out, don't go out and say, okay, I'm going to meet this guy tonight. Just go out, and if you see somebody, if you meet a nice guy, if you meet somebody, just talk to him. Don't have such a low expectation of any guy that you meet, because you don't have your expectation low because you think he's going to be like other guys you like dated or met or have heard about through your friends. But don't raise your expectations so high to him that he doesn't meet him because he has this one flaw that just throws everything off. And that's all I'm going to really say on that, because you're young, you don't have any kids, you're still getting your life together, so you still doing you. So you have time to meet this guy, you have time to meet this great guy that you're looking for, but in the same instance you have to know exactly what you're looking for. You have to know like what are deal breakers for you, what are things like you can probably, because everybody's not perfect. So you have to know already before you meet somebody, do you think like you can really deal with this in this person? Do you think you can deal with what he looks like, a certain part of him, or what he looks like, or something that he does, if you can look past that? But yeah, that's what I'm going to say in regards to that part. Now, this second part of this video is going to be in response to a young lady that responded to Fenise's video. I got stood up. I'm not sure of her name because I'm not subscribed to her. I just saw the video when Fenise posted it on Twitter earlier. And she basically, in a nutshell, said that the reason Fenise is having a hard time dating these guys and going through what she's going through is because of females like her, who don't have any morals or standards, and those type of girls, which she put herself in the category, are making it hard for girls who actually have standards, who actually have expectations for guys to live up to. And I wanted to respond, not to bash her, because in no means am I bashing her. And some of the stuff she says behind some of the words, because I'm reading between the lines, I can understand where she's coming from, because I've been in that point in my life where when I was younger, even though I'm not that old now, I'm only 25, when I was younger, I went through things. First of all, from the time I was so young, I had low expectations of men, period. And then along those times, stuff happened, and my expectations for men got even lower, and then I developed a distrust for men. So I felt like no man, I felt like I would never be anybody's girlfriend or anybody's wife because of what I went through and what I saw. And I felt like that I was going to get what I could get out of the situation, and he was going to get what he could get out of the situation. So I understand what, in the instance, what she's saying when she says that, even though she doesn't really say that. I know that's what she's kind of trying to say in her video. But in the same token, there's a difference between sexual freedom and feeling that you have to be disconnected because of hurt, and self-worth. And I feel like, in a sense, when you say that you don't have any standard, he doesn't have to call you. He don't have to see you in the daytime. He don't have to call and check on you. Just call you whenever he's ready. I feel like all of this is coming from a hurt place, and I feel like you're minimizing your self-worth when you speak that way. Because, I mean, I'm all for doing what makes you happy and doing what makes you content. But in that same token, you have to have your own personal standards, not standards that you feel the rest of the world is holding you to, but your own personal standards of your own self-worth. I'm all for having your sexual freedom and doing what makes you happy and doing what makes you content, and that sexual freedom is what does that for you, where you don't do things with strings attached. You're disconnected from people because you want to avoid hurt, you want to avoid commitment. You know, we all go through stuff like that. But what you're saying in your video is devaluing your self-worth. You're saying that you don't have any standards for yourself. Yeah, he don't have to take you out. He don't have to call you, as you say. He don't have to do anything for you. He can just call and say, this is what I want, and that's it. And I feel like you shouldn't do that to yourself. If you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you can be heartbroken or hurt or felt to be made as like you're looking stupid, at least in a situation in such as that where you're with the man and you're gonna get what you want out of the situation, he gonna get what he want, at least have the upper hand in that situation. Right now, you don't have the upper hand. Right now, if you're saying all this man has to do is call you when he's ready for something, you don't have the upper hand. I'm not saying that this is right, that you should go out and this is what you should do, but you're grown and you're going to do what you want to do regardless. But at least have some self-worth in the situation where is that. Don't give him that much leeway and that much control over the situation where he can call you whatever he wants. Why don't you tell him, I'll call you when I'm ready, or I'll call you when I want something, or I'm done with you. And if you feel this way, I know it's not just one man that you're just doing this with. There's multiple men. So you're allowing multiple men to have this this type of control over the situation, which is also devaluing your worth. I mean, in my opinion, I'm not trying to bash you. I'm not trying to say what you are doing wrong. You're doing what makes you happy and what makes you content. But all I'm saying is, in between the lines of watching your video, show some self-worth in it. Take control of the situation. Don't let the situation take control of you. And I guess that's all I'm going to really say. So, I hope, Fenise, you hear what I say in the beginning of the video. And I forgot what your name was. I'll probably put it in the annotation, what you said your name in the video was. But I hope you don't take this video as me bashing you. I hope you don't take this video as me telling you you're wrong and you're stupid, because I'm not. Because I have been there where it was easier to disconnect and not have these expectations. But in the same token, you need to have some self-worth as well. So until next video, I'm out.